These three contestants are about to play the most exciting game of their lives. Jeanne Miller won $3,000 in our last game and is today's returning champion. But David Barry plans to replace Jeanne and win today. And Jessica Hayes has her own goal. And that's ending up as the new champ. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to press your luck. And now, here's your host, the star of Press Your Luck, Peter Tamarkin.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you once again, Ron Roddy, and welcome everyone to Press Your Luck. As you know, the most competitive game in television where you can win a bundle or you can lose your shirt. Right now, let's meet the three players who are going to be pressing their luck today, starting with our first player, David.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. I'm David Barry. I'm originally from Carlsbad, New Mexico. Grew up here in Los Angeles. I am a combination geologist and archaeologist, and recently I'm instructing in geology at a local college.
Well, I understand, David, that you just returned from a rather unusual trip.
Well, yes, I did. I spent some time in northern New Mexico working on an archaeological site. Didn't find many gold and goodies, but we spent an awful lot of time moving dirt and fighting bugs.
That's marvelous. Well, let's see if you can dig up some bucks here, all right, David?
I'm going to go for the gold.
Good. All right, good to have you with us. And let's meet our second player, Jessica. How are you, Jessica?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
That's good. Now, Jessica, you were a skier when you were a little girl, is that true?
Yeah, I was on the Can-Am skiing team, which was the training squad for the U.S. ski team. I never made it to the ski team. I got sent home from Europe.
You did? Do you still ski?
You bet.
Oh, it's great fun.
You bet.
We're not too far away from the ski season.
It's getting pretty close.
Well, let's see if you can make some money for those lift tickets. All right? Good to have you with us. And, of course, our returning champ, Jeanne.
Yeah.
Jeanne, $3,000. Get her own, she's a one-man cheering section, a one-woman, that is.
One woman.
Jeanne, what are you going to do with the $3,000?
Oh, I haven't decided yet. Because I'm going to be here for a while. So I haven't decided.
Why jump into making a decision, right?
I
don't blame you. All right, Jeanne and the other players, are you all set? I've got 4 questions, and your correct answers will earn you spins at the big Press Your Luck game board. The more spins you have, of course, the more money you can win. Because, as you know, our board is loaded with thousands of dollars in cash and fabulous prizes. And every time I stop the board like this, stop! You'll make money like I did. I just won a trip to San Diego. I have to wait and go a little later, though. However, you can also hit a whammy. If you do that, he comes out and reduces your total to zero. Depressing, isn't it? Doesn't happen too often, though, thankfully. All right, are you all ready to press your luck?
Yes.
Okay, let's
Good,
go for it.
because here comes the first question. 25 years ago, 1/5 of all mothers with dependent children held a job. What is the fraction of those working mothers today? Jessica?
2/3.
2/3, says Jessica. Oh, if you're right, Jessica, you'll pick up 3 big spins. I'm going to give your answer and 2 others to David and Jeanne. If they're right, they'll pick up a spin apiece. Is the correct answer 2/3, 1/2, or 1/3, David?
I'd have to stay with 2/3.
2/3, says David. We'll jump over to Jeanne and see what she has to say.
I'm going to go with the half.
You are going to go with a half. Well, 1/2 of the mothers now work. Jeanne did it. That means David and Jessica don't pick up any spins, and Jeanne gets 1 and breaks into the winners column so far. Here's the second question. A recent Harper's Bazaar listed Elizabeth Dole as one of the 10 most influential women in America. In the Reagan cabinet, she's the secretary of what? David?
Treasury.
Treasury, says David. All right, is the correct answer Treasury, transportation, or education? Jessica?
Education.
Education, says Jessica. Let's see what Jeanne has to say.
I think it's transportation.
Well, Elizabeth Dole is secretary of transportation, Jeanne. That's the second one for you. Well done. All right, Jeanne goes up to 2, and David and Jessica have yet to get into the spin column. This could make a difference, so here it comes. Third question. Yuri Andropov is the leader of the Soviet government and Communist Party. Who did he replace? Jessica?
Brezhnev.
Brezhnev. All right, is the correct answer Brezhnev, Kosygin, or Gromyko? David?
Brezhnev.
Brezhnev, says David. We'll now go to Jeanne and see what she says.
Brezhnev.
Brezhnev. Well, Andropov replaced Brezhnev.
Yay!
Everybody picks up spins. All right, David picks up a spin and goes to 1. Jessica buzzed in, so she gets a big 3. Jeanne picks up 1 and goes to 3. And here's the fourth and final question. They both play the same game, and they're married. She is the more famous of the two. He is John Lloyd. Who is she? Oh, my. Okay, class. Multiple choice time. If you get it right, I'll give you a spin. All right. He is John Lloyd. Is she Yvonne Goolagong, Tracy Austin, or Chris Everett? David?
Chris Everett.
You don't even have to buzz in, David.
That's right.
Chris Everett. All right. Jessica?
Chris Everett.
Chris Everett. Jeanne, what do you think?
Chris Everett.
Chris Everett. Well, the tennis playing Mrs. Lloyd is Chris Everett. Of course. Everybody picks up spins. That was our last. So David gets 2, Jessica 4, and Jeanne 4. And you'll have a chance to convert your spins into dollars at the exciting Press Your Luck game board when we come back.
Can you imagine TV without the deal of the day? The winning match.
Hi.
Well, maybe you can imagine it, but why would you want to? Primetime Buzz. TV just wouldn't be the same without it. Tonight, starting at 8, only on Buzzer. Let's play.
All right, we're back, players, and as you know, there are prizes, surprises, and over $13,000 in cash, and of course, a few whammies up there on that game board. Now, each spin, you can bring up to $1,250 to your total, and that's important because the player who ends up in this round on top plays last in the final round, and of course, that's a big advantage. Remember, you can pass your remaining spins if you have a fear of the whammy, and everything is at stake each time you spin, and 4 whammies will make you very sad because you'll be out starting your car out of the game, okay? Player with the fewest spins is David. That means you have the dubious distinction, David, of performing first.
Well, then I need to go for the top.
Yes, here we go.
Ready?
Big bucks.
Stop.
Stop at a punch set, David. Well done. That's a value of $585.
Great, okay.
Well done. Now we'll go to your 1 spin left, $585.
Might as well go for it.
That's what
Here we go. Stop.
Stop at $600.
Great, needed that.
Well done, David. 2 spins, you got yourself $1,185.
Fine, great.
All right, we'll
Feel
go
much
over to
better
Jessica
now.
because Jessica and Jeanne are tied at 4 spins apiece. The player to my furthest left goes first. Jessica, here we go.
Stop.
Stop at an answering machine. Jessica, I know you're going to get a lot of calls after this show. That's $219. Well done. 3 spins. What are you going to do?
I'm going to keep going.
Going to keep going. That's what I figured.
Stop.
Stop at $350, Jessica. That brings you up to $569. Second place, 2 spins. What are you going to do?
Press my luck.
That's what I figured. She wants that $1,250. Stop at $250. That's a start towards it. No whammies yet. That's up to $819. 1 spin left. What are you going to do, Jessica? They're yelling at you to play. If you pass, they go to David because he is the player with the highest amount of money. Pass it. All right, it goes over to David. Here comes that spin. It's an spin that's passed you, means you have to take it. First place is at stake for now, $1,185. $150. Jessica, you weren't right. You picked up some money, went to $1,335. Jessica's at $819. Jeanne, we haven't heard from you.
No.
Well, we're ready. Here we go.
Okay, let's go. Stop.
Stop at $750. We've heard from you now, Jeanne. 3 spins left.
Okay, let's go.
What are you going to do?
Wait
Here we
for the
go.
press. Ready, set, go.
Oh.
That's right.
It's all right. It happened to you last time.
That's right. Okay.
You must have had trouble starting his engine. All right, Jeanne, 2 spins left. You're not daunted by that, right?
No,
Here we go.
No way. Let's go. Let's go. Big bucks.
Here's $750. Back again. You earned it back. 1 spin left. You're in 3rd place. What are you going to do?
I want to pass it.
You're going to pass it. It goes to David at $1,335. David, you got a spin coming to you. There it is.
Okay.
Got to take it. First
Gotta
place is at
take it.
stake.
Gotta do
Here
it.
we go.
Big dollars. We need them. Stop.
Oh, Jeanne, you felt it.
No.
A whammy for David. That hurts. I tell you, David, Jeanne's been working with a whammy. She taught him that dance step. Did a nice job. Well, no dollars. We've got Jeanne with $750. Jessica, guess what? You had $819. Have the advantage because you came in first. We'll be right back with more questions, spins, prizes, and surprises right after this.
Unpredictable. Unbelievable. Unforgettable.
Are you an actor? No. That sure isn't the voice for it, is it?
Buzz Till Dawn. Tonight, starting at 2 a.m. Only on Buzzer.
All right, players, guess what I've got? I've got 4 more questions, and that translates to 4 more golden opportunities to pick up some spins. And the player with the most money at the end of this round gets to take it all home and come back and do it again tomorrow. Isn't that nice?
Oh, that's great.
I knew you'd like it, Jeanne. All right. Are you all ready for your first question?
Yes.
Yeah,
Here it is. What single American amusement park draws the most visitors each year? Jeanne?
Disneyland.
Disneyland says, Jeanne, if you are right, you will pick up 3 spins. I'll give your answer and 2 others to David and Jessica. If they get it right, they'll pick up a spin apiece. Is the correct answer Disneyland, Walt Disney World, or Magic Mountain, David?
I would say Walt Disney World.
All right, that's what David says, Walt Disney World. Jessica, what do you think?
Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney World. Well, the most visitors attend Walt Disney World. That's correct. David and Jessica each pick up a spin, and Jeanne stays with nothing yet. Second question. Studies show people are the loneliest on 2 weekdays, not weekends. One of them is Monday. What's the other? Jeanne?
Friday.
All right, Jeanne. Is it Friday, Wednesday, or Thursday, David?
I'd have to say Thursday.
You'd have to say Thursday. What would you have to say, Jessica?
Friday.
You'd have to say Friday? Well, the other lonely weekday is Friday.
Yay!
Friday indeed. Jessica goes to 2, and Jeanne picks up 3. Coming back quick, Jeanne. David stays at 1. Here's our third question. What well-known American company advertises with TV commercials which have its spokesman saying, "Do you know me?" Jessica?
American Express.
All right, is the correct answer American Express, Polaroid, or Sara Lee, David?
American Express.
David says it's American Express. Jeannie, what do you think it is?
American Express.
American Express. The people we don't know are speaking for American Express. Yeah. Everybody picks up spins. David goes to 2. Jessica picks up 3 and goes to 5. Jeanne goes to 4. And here is our 4th and final question. What famed football player was Connie Stevens talking about when she said, "Who wants to go with a guy who's got 2 bad knees and a quick release?" You don't know? All right, class. Multiple choice coming up. If you get it right, I'll give you a spin. All right, is the, was Connie Stevens, I can't even say the question. The guy with 2 bad knees and a quick release, is it Terry Bradshaw, Joe Namath, or Vince Ferragamo? What do you think, David?
I think it's Joe Namath.
You think it's Joe Namath? Jessica, who do you think it is?
Joe Namath?
You think it's Joe Namath. Jeanne?
Joe Namath.
Joe, you know for sure it's Joe Namath.
Definitely.
Well, Connie Stevens was talking about Joe Namath. Yeah. Oh, poor Joe, but happy everyone else. David goes to 3, Jessica to 6, and Jeanne to 5. And all our players will be taking those valuable spins to the big board to decide who the winner's going to be on Press Your Luck when we come back.
Take a look at this.
Let's play. This is too hip for you. I'll slow down. Survey said.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 more. Hold it.
Let's play.
This is the big one, and you can see you can win a bundle on Press Your Luck because there's over $50,000 in cash up there just waiting to be won. But do not forget the whammy, because if you do, he'll come away and take your money with you. You know, take your money with him. That'll be very terrible. I didn't get it right, but what's the difference? Let's take a look at the monies. David has no monies to look at. Right. And Jeanne's got $750. Jessica, you wound up with the highest total in round 1, $819. You know what that means? You will be the last to play your spins, and this is the final round. And that puts you in the driver's seat. Sit back and relax. We're going to go to the player with the least amount of money. It's not difficult to find that player. It's David. $0, 1 whammy, 3 spins. Are you ready?
Yes,
Here we go.
Gotta go for it. I need the bucks.
Once at 5,000.
Stop.
Stop at a motorcycle. A good start,
Okay.
David. That motorcycle's valued at $2,548. From third place to first place in one spin.
Great.
2 spins left. What do you want to do?
I've got to press my luck and need the money.
Gonna keep going. Looking for more. Stop at $750, David.
Great.
That brings you up to $32.98. One spin left.
One spin left. I'm worried about the whammy, but I got to go for it.
You're going to go for it? Okay.
Okay. Stop.
Stop at $1,400. David, that's $4,698. Well into first place. We have not heard from Jessica and Jeanne. We'll now hear from Jeanne with one whammy, 755 spins. Jeanne?
Okay.
You're a come from behind. The Bahamas. What a nice place to go, Jeanne, for $2,080. Your new total is $2,830. 4 spins. You're now in second place. What are you going to do?
We're going to press our luck.
That's what I figured, Jeanne.
Stop.
$500, Jeanne. Brings you up to $33.30. 3 spins left. The magic 3s. Still in second place.
I'm going to press my luck.
All right.
Okay, I want big bucks.
1,500 big bucks, Jeanne. That brings you up to $48.30, which means you're in first place. That means you're in first place by $200. What are you gonna do? You're gonna pass him. They go to David since he's the player with the next highest amount of money. 2 come to you, David. $46.98 at stake. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's
Here they
go
come.
for it.
One at a
Big
time.
dollars. Come on. Stop.
Stop at $2,500. Good work, Jeanne. Not yet, at least. That's $7,198. David, one more spin you have to take.
Gotta
First
take it.
place is at stake
big
so
dollars.
far.
Come on, big dollars. Stop.
Stop. Oh! Whammy kill. Oh, David, Jeanne sucked it to you.
Yep.
No dollars, no more spins. Sit back, relax. We're going to go over to Jessica with $819 and 6 spins. Jessica, are you ready?
Ready.
You haven't had a whammy yet.
Stop.
Stop at $2,500, Jessica. That brings you $33.19, about $1,500 less than Jeanne. 5 spins left.
I'll go for it.
That's what I figured.
Okay.
There's a lot of spins left.
Stop.
Stop at a trampoline. That will help you skiing. The trampoline valued at $828. That brings your total up to $41.47. 4 spins, $700 less than Jeanne.
I'll go for
You're
it.
going to go for it. Here we go.
Stop.
Stop at Kona in Hawaii. That trip for 2 worth $1,472. That brings your total up to $5,619. That's $800 more than Jeanne. 3 spins left. Press your luck or pass. 3 spins, Jessica.
Pass.
You're going to pass them.
I'm gonna pass.
All right, those 3 spins are passed to Jeanne. She loves to have spins.
I
3
love
you've
it.
got to take, Jeanne.
Right.
Second place right now. Here comes the first of them.
Okay, 5,000.
500.
500.
$53.30. Jeanne, 2 spins left. $300 less than Jessica. Here it comes.
Big bucks.
$2,500. Now, Jeanne, here's your situation. You're at $7,830, about $2,200 ahead of Jessica. All you gotta do is stay out of trouble, and you win the game. If you hit a whammy, Jessica wins the game. Are you ready?
I'm gonna do it.
All right, Jessica and Jeanne, here we go with a big spin to decide who the champ's gonna be. All right! And that means that Jessica is the champ for today. Congratulations. You did it with $5,619, Jessica. And we'll be right back to find out what you won right after this message.
Up next, 3 contestants, countless whammies, but only one Peter Tamarkin on Press Your Luck. Then he's the real deal. Join Money Hall for Let's Make a Deal. Stay tuned.
All right, we are back with today's Press Your Luck winner, Jessica. And Jessica, Rod Roddy's now going to tell you exactly what you've won, aren't you, Rod?
I sure will, Peter. Jessica, you've won the Record-A-Call automatic telephone answering machine. Retrieves messages or changes from any phone in the world. Records as long as a caller speaks. Features call screening and rings adjust by Record-A-Call. And a trampoline with a unique round design for outdoor fun and recreation. Ideal for physical fitness with features such as uniform bounce and larger jumping area by round trampoline. And we'll jet you and your companion round-trip coach from Los Angeles to the Big Island of Hawaii for a 6-night stay at the Kona Surf, set in the tropical garden surrounded by bay, ocean, and golf course on Hawaii's Kona coast. Luxury rooms, warm traditional hospitality, and island entertainment from Kona Surf. Those prizes totaling $2,519 combined with the $3,100 in cash you've won gives you a grand total, Jessica, of $5,619. Congratulations,
Jessica. Well done. And Jeanne, our departing champ, you are not going away empty-handed. You have $3,000, and I know you put it to good use. I thank you for...
Had a wonderful time with all of you.
Well, we had a wonderful time having you here. I thank you, Jeanne. David, you did well. You're not going away empty-handed. We've got some nice prizes for you. I thank you for being with us.
Well, thank you.
And Jessica, we'll be seeing you tomorrow. Until then, remember, one thing is certain. The whammy will bring down your curtain. This is Peter Tamarkin saying so long for Press Your Luck. Bye-bye.
Here's what we have for our departing contestants. The Bissell Double Action Floor Sweeper snaps up dirt and litter off carpet and bare floors. Great for quick pickups for clean vacuuming from Bissell. And new Glade Spin Fresh Air Freshener. Continuous bathroom freshness plus an automatic burst of fragrance when you spin it. New Glade Spin Fresh. Plus, Clothing by Dobie. Share your special feelings with Care Bears Kidswear. All the love of the Care Bears in soft, lovable styles. Care Bears by Dobie. Also, Chico-san, unique natural foods. Importer of Japan's famous organic tamari-style soy sauce. Only from Chico-san, the rice cake people. And for international entertaining or everyday meals, West Bend's Electric Oriental Wok. It's ideal for stir-frying, simmering, and stewing. Plus, Sandwich Mate. It's better than American cheese. Why? More vitamins and minerals, great cheese taste, and Sandwich Mate costs less, too. This is Rod Roddy speaking for Press Your Luck, a Carruthers Company presentation.